Excuse me, guys. Hi, my name is Theodore Thompson, and I'm just trying to illustrate the kind of things that go on in my life. And it's nothing spectacular, but nothing serious. Depends on the person you're talking to. I was born a specific way, and when I mean born a specific way, I don't mean I got a tail, I got extra appendages. It'd be nice to have an extra couple things, but that's not important at the moment, I believe. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, no, it's not important. So the things I'm getting at is that I'm stuck between the so-called spiritual and the psychological. I guess that's what we can consider it. I guess the television programming is programming the mind. I guess reading is fun to mental, meaning it's fun to mess with the mental. Fundamental, yeah. It's fun only to the mental. But that's not what I'm here to speak about. The things that I was born to apparently see and do are like the worst things I've ever done. I don't mean murdering people or raping people or doing things of that nature, no. I can get blamed for that just by doing nothing. But since I was a child, my mother would tell me that I would see the things that aren't there. And apparently they influenced me to do certain things, even though as a child I do not what I do. And then it continued to happen through a large chunk of my life, and of course going through many psychiatrists and doctors of that nature, and multiple family alumni stays at the local, institution. Rock on, kids, but that's not... Getting help isn't a problem. The problem is when you don't get the help. But what I'm getting at is, throughout my life, I've seen these things. It have been a theory. It seemed like orbs, ghosts, and things that I just can't explicitly explain. I'll go into logic before I would even think about calling it unknown. So, I mean, look, I don't know what to do anymore. I apparently casted something out of a person that was speaking in tongues, and I don't mean just some mental guy, because he was coherent. It was like he was battling in and out. You hear the, hey dude, and shit like that. I pulled him in the corner, and I don't like doing things in secret, but we just had to do it that way. Blessed his forehead, popped in the middle of the forehead, not hard, but just a little. I watched him come back to normal. Other signs that I've seen are things that have seemed to drive me even more insane. It's once again, this is not people. Or I would say God working through man. It's just God working through his word. And not just the word, it even shows us and showed me these orbs or whatever that came to point out specific scriptures to certain issues I was having. Not issues, but prayer to a specific thing. Now, at the time, the specific thing I'm talking about is I was walking home. I was walking to the bus stop to get home one day in Patterson Park in Baltimore, Maryland, which is a big park, and I'm on the hill, I'm on the top of one of the biggest hills there, and I'm watching people walk past me either direction, and everybody could see the people that are in the, out there in the distance, and apparently I happened to look up at the sun, and there was a golden crucifix popped out, and on the bottom right-hand quadrant of that crucifix popped out. So I don't mean just bing, you seen a bright shining light and stay in the sphere of the sun. It literally poked way out of the sun, like when the painting of Emperor Constantine, where he said he's seen the crucifix shine on the battlefield. But that being said, I'm being confused about how nobody else can see this and how nuts I'm going to try to maintain normal life. I don't claim to be anything. I don't claim anything. I don't want this. I was born this way. But do what I gotta do and do the best to help people and still get hurt from these things that are unseen. Well, they're there, but certain people can't see. And it kind of puts me on an afraid basis. Not afraid to use it, but it comes back to the inside. It's not that I'm not confident in my skills or confident in the gifts I've been given. It's just difficult. Because the more I work, or the more things I do like that, the more people get hurt. And the more it causes me more to suffer. And I don't know what to do anymore, guys. This isn't a suicide plea or I'm going to start doing some homicidal shit. This is just somebody trying to find out legitimacy. And the only other thing that I can go back on is when I learned the complete meaning of my names. Theodore, which is ancient Greek for God-given. Excuse me again, folks, suffering from allergies. Then we have the middle name John being, ancient Hebrew for Jehovah has found grace and or favor. And then, of course, the last name is Thompson, which derives from Scotland, meaning the son of Tom, obviously. But, I'm I'm literally stuck in the middle. And so if you write your name on first name, last name, first name, middle name, as you do, to register yourself for stuff. So my name turns out to be the Son, God-given, Jehovah's found grace and favor. Now, I'm not claiming nothing, but that's just what my name means. And I'm just trying to put this crap together. It seems like it's too coincidental for me to just write it off. Because I'm exhausted every source of logic. Every source of logic. And every time I think I need help for this thing, I think I'm just completely off my mental rocker. Such as recently, I went to get a mental health evaluation, outpatient, so I can, continue to work my regular life. And when I started talking to the lady, I said, we were almost on the piece of paper that needed to be submitted, and she went to save it. And I said, there's always this, it's either I'm stuck between the spiritual, or I'm hallucinating and I'm going completely nuts. And this white shining trickle, I guess that's the best way I can say it. It was like a small piece of glitter that flew through the air and caught light. And it just disappeared. But when it disappeared, that's when the computer program just shut down. Not that wait for Windows to respond type thing. Would you like to wait? Would you like to close? No, that never popped up. So we had to do the whole thing over again. So it's not about doing the processes or anything. It's those things in specific. No, I just haven't. I've seen angels and stuff like that, and I don't know anymore, guys. I'm not going to stand here and tell anybody what to do or how they had to fucking do it. I'm not asking for followers. Y'all can help me or follow me if you want. I'm going to try to continue to update this because it's busy. It's a strain on the body. And after that, guys, I appreciate your time. You can hit me up at I just started this Twitter thing, trying to get back into social media. You can find me at DOT. I can't even tell you that because I'm going to have to set it up in a link. But I appreciate you guys. It doesn't matter what belief you come from for me. Even if you don't have one. Thank y'all. Have a great night.